A 2-pound brick unexpectedly required 4 strong men to lift. When this man saw it, he was filled with confusion. He casually picked up a brick with one hand. This scene left all his co-workers stunned. They marveled at the man's strength, but the man himself was still puzzled. It turned out, just moments earlier, human strength had suddenly decreased by a factor of 100, and he was the only one unaffected. One day, while walking down the street, the man witnessed a shocking scene. A flower pot was so heavy it could only be moved with a crane. The man decided to help the female CEO, but she laughed at him, saying he looked too weak. The next second, he simply lifted the flower pot with ease. Everyone was stunned by what they saw. To thank him for moving the pot, the woman invited him to dinner. The man was surprised to see that it took a group of waiters to carry a single plate of food. There was barely anything on the plate, only 10 grains of rice. In this era, anyone who could eat 20 grains of rice was considered a big eater. But the man asked the manager to bring him a whole pot of rice. As he devoured it, everyone around was in disbelief. Seeing that the man was not only strong but had a huge appetite, the woman asked him to help her win the King of Strength competition. Otherwise, she would lose $500 million. The man immediately agreed, but when he arrived at the event, the reigning weightlifting champion mocked him for being skinny and weak. The champion challenged him to an arm wrestling match, with a prize of $1 million for the winner. The man agreed without hesitation, but as the match began, he wondered why his opponent wasn't using any strength. What he didn't know was, the champion had already used all his might, and with a simple twist, the man broke the champion's arm.